Hi everyone. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm making a book. Now I've taken a tube, it had to be a wide tube, and I had Ray cut it because he's quicker than I am, but it needs trimming obviously. I cut it 7 inches, but I only need, well, I might do 6.5, 6. So that is the spine. I'm making a book, and that's going to be the spine of the book. So I've got chipboard, I've got some trimmings here, I've got some wadding for the front cover because I do want the front cover to be padded, but I've got to cut the front cover, so we're going to have the front cover at 6 inches wide. Six inches wide, like that. And I think we'll have it, let me see if I can do the 7. If I can do the 7, no, we'll go 6.5. 6.5 inches long. Make sure that looks right. I can't see from my angle. 6.5 is there. Oh, it was right. And I'm just going to check that I can get that 6.5 from there. Right. So I need 2 at that. So that's times 2. That is 6.5 inches. In centimetres, let's do that. 50, say 15.5 centimetres by 17 centimetres. Just do it like that, it'll be fine. And make sure this is cut to size. So I now need to just measure this one. Sorry, inches I'm doing. So that's 6.5 is there. Do that side just so that I get it right, and with any luck my scissors in the other room that I normally cut with, these aren't going to cut, I know that. Now hang on, I don't want to ruin this. Let me just see if I can do it with my knife. So I'm going to do it on here. Now I should be able to do it. I'm going to spread that out a bit. That's not a problem. I just need the length. So wrong scissors, I know. Naughty of me, but I can squeeze that back into shape. Now that I'm not fussed about anything like that, because nothing's perfect. So we've got that. So now all I have to do is to make sure that I cut 2 of these the same. So I've got a cutting board underneath, which is the same board that I'm using, but I have plenty of it, so I'm okay with that. Just going to use a different knife. I'm happy with that. So with 2 of those, front and back, and then that's going to be, see, that'll be like that. Now we're going to do an insert. So I do need to cut some more of this. And the insert, I can cut that off at the minute. You only need roughly an inch in depth. But what I generally like to do is do the ruler, because it's just easier. Like that. Just do it the ruler width. And we're going to need 4 of those, of course. So that's that. And they have to be smaller than the book. So that's the length, that's the width. And I need them just to have a little ledge all the way around. So if we go by centimetres, that's 6 inches. So we're going to go go in a centimetre either side. You only have to do this on one side. So again, in a centimetre, you've got that. And in a centimetre for that one. And then what you do is draw your line. So you've got that, and that's the line where your box is going to surround it. So then you need to measure in between. So that's exactly 6 inches. So we need exactly 6 inches on 2 of these strips. Again, exactly 6 inches. That's the top and bottom. So we're just going to draw our line. So that's 1 and 2. And then this is slightly shorter along the base and the top of it. So that is 5.5. So you need 2 at 5.5. Right? I do it that way because then I can gauge it on that side if I've got that right. So I'm just going to cut those first. But first of all, I'm going to, we'll do it this way. A little bit awkward, but I'll manage. So I'm going to take my knife. Right, now my blade looks like it needs renewing. So what I do is I take hold of my pliers. I pop the blade. See that it's all lined, and I think that'll be enough, and then I just break that off and carefully discard that. So now my blade should be nice and sharp. I don't want to go into the other one. Yes, that's nice and sharp. Okay, I'm going to go over it actually, so I can cut that off like that. See how sharp that's become. So we're going to cut the first piece off. That's one side. Two sides, and then we need this one. Now never waste anything like that, because that can now become bricks if I'm doing a miniature. So I don't waste anything. I'm really sorry I don't. Even that can be a brick. or we can turn it into a stone by cutting it, you know, like in a, what they call fussy cut. Oops, nearly got that wrong. Fussy cutting. That's because there's no weight on my ruler. So we never waste any. I have a little box that I put all my oddments in. Okay, so we've got that one, and that one. And I need one more like that. So I'm just going to take it off the end of this. So I'm just going to measure this out. Hang on, let me get this straight. There we are. I'm just going to do that and do that. Now we might have to cut one of them down because I didn't allow for the overlapping. I've done it point to point and I might need to overlap it. That's fine. We can do that when we fix the two sides on. You need to work out what you need first. Right, I'm just going to cut this off. Do it that way. Out. I can get that off, move that out of the way, and here we go. So we've got this, and what I mean is we need to glue this now. Oops, you need to make sure it's straight. Okay, so we just need to glue this bit. And it goes on the side like that. Right, first mistake. I haven't covered it. Pull it off. Doesn't matter about that. It's getting covered. I just hadn't covered it. How stupid. But not a problem. If you make that mistake, which I'm sure many of you will, you know, mistakes do happen. Generally, I wouldn't let you, well, I would because I show as many mistakes as possible. But some people would never show you that. They'll undo it, cut that bit out of the film, and you never get to see what they've done. So, but you can see it glues pretty good, doesn't it? Right, so there you go. Silly Billy. Fifi. But it's good to show mistakes. They're the two biggest ones we want. Right, let's get this covered. That's the back. Now, what am I going to cover it with? Well, I'm going to use the stretch fabric. This is what we're going to be putting in with the Tussie Mussy kit. So you've got some of that to cover the fabric that you'll get, the fluff, the woolen fabric. Right, so we've got a piece of this. These are really big pieces of this fabric. So if you want to buy them, they're not small at all. That's double that. See? You know, you don't get the kind of quantity from others that you do, like, you know, from us. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a really quick cut. I'm doing them individually because I'm going to be putting a binder on them, which you'll see in a minute what I mean. So I need to cut at least 1 inch either side. So I need 2 like that. So that's the first one. Move that down a little bit. And then there's enough to do the spine as well. You can cover your book however you want. This is how I'm doing it. It's how I like to do it because it's easy. It really is easy and comes out really well. And so we've got enough to do the spine. So there's my spine already cut. Plenty. Okay, so I can put that out of the way. We'll cover the spine first. And like I said, I'm not really fussed about this whatsoever. It will do exactly what I want it to do. Like that. So, run the glue all the way down. And you need to leave at least an inch because you're going to turn that over. And do that. Okay. And then you need to glue this half, or this side, but I stretch mine and pull it like that. Now we don't need all of that, that's just too much. We don't need all of that. Again, too much. And we don't need all of that. So, you can see it's like that. What we're going to do is just glue this down. Oops a daisy. Glue that down. Do the same with this side. It looks really neat as well. Like that. And then we're not just going to fold that in like that. We need to do these corners. So what I do is put a dab of glue there, glue it down, just glue that down, same on that end, same on that end, and then I fold mine like that in. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue on there, and you do it like you're making a envelope, or I always say like you do your bed if you're tucking your bed in right. How they teach you to do that. How hospitals do it. See? And that gives you a really nice, neat finish. And then tuck that in. Like that. We're going to cover this, so that's not a problem. Just going to put mine down a little bit more. Like that. Poke it down like that, it's fine. And like I say, yes, we have to attach that to that, but we'll do that with a binder. You'll see what I mean. Right, I've got my fabric here. So I'm just going to cut a piece off. Straighten that edge up. Just see if that fits. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okie dokie. So I'm going to glue the top section first. I want to glue it into place. If you press it down, you're spreading that glue out. If it's a little off there, just put a dab of glue on and then fasten that back, squeeze it down. So then what I'm going to do is just fold that down there. And then we're going to pull this. Anything like that, we just glue into place. See, that's a nice neat spine. So we just need to do the back of it first. Like that. Not quite big enough there, but it doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay, pop that wadding side down, and then we're just going to get some more glue. Now, very carefully, for the first one, wrap that over and pull. Right, like that. Turn it around because you need to pull that again, because this does have to stretch. Oops. I push mine down and I wrap that over. Because then when you release it, it gives you that stretch that you need. And I'll show you what I mean. See? And it's crushed velvet. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to do that first before I tend to the corners. Okay, so push it down and wrap it over. I pushed it in like that and then wrapped it over. Do the other side. Push it down like that and then wrap that over. And you get that stretch that you need. I hope you've seen this. I've got my youngest son, my middle lad. I've only got 2 boys and a girl. I've got the middle one, he's Gary, who's doing the 3 peaks, the Yorkshire Dales 3 peaks today. He's already completed, I think, I'm waiting for him to answer. He was doing the second one when he last texted me. And I'm really proud of him, because it takes some doing. We've done some right walking and mountain climbing and whatnot in our time, and it does really take its toll on you. Right, so here we go. So now I've got this. So that's the front cover and the back cover, but I just need to add the felt on. So here we go. I'm just going to do this one. Now, I want to make sure that it covers it. Make sure I can pull that a little bit. You cut it wrong. Right, let's just move that out of the way. See if we can change this a little bit, because I did cut it a bit wonky, unfortunately. That should do. Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is make this side fit first. Just that corner, because I went a little bit what's it there. That's it. It's covered it. It's fine. Okie dokie, we're going to stretch that over into that corner, that's fine. And then we're going to stretch it down to here. Pull it right down. Push that into the corner. There we go. And then we just seal this in. Like that. I'm kind of rushing mine, but I shouldn't be. I'm not going to cut that. And I only have a certain amount of time to do my video. You can take all the time you want in the world, and you know that yours will be neater. So let's just sort that out. So there we go, with 2 covers and a spine. Now what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these from the inside, like that to start with. I could have put a piece all the way through, but it doesn't always work out. So just so those, to help those that's not too clever at doing stuff, or you're a beginner or whatever, it's just a helpful hint to cover them all first, and then you can, that's not long enough, I need another piece, you know, you can do it yourself in stages that you're comfortable with. So I'm just getting 2 pieces roughly the same. I'm going to put lace on the outside, but we do need to attach these first. Now, I'm doing quite big strips because then I can glue them down and I know it's going to work. So, what I'm going to do first is to glue down one side. And we're going to attach that. I'm going to put it over, so this is in the middle of this, basically. I'll just do that. So it's like that. Turn this over, and then I'm going to attach that. See? Put the glue just there. Lay that down. It's a little bit big for me to do this. I need to make sure it's the same level. Like that. I'm going to take the other strip. Ignore all of that at the moment. So this has to fit on here first. Halfway at least. Oops. Pull that like that. Turn that over. Take that and you pop that on there like that. Okay, turn your book and now you can actually either cut that there but glue this in. I would just glue it down, to be honest. I need another glue stick. And go through glue stick. Do a little bit of a glue there as well, because you're just holding that down. So fasten that on. Now, yes, I could have done this one, this first, before I put the backing on here. And probably I should have done, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you want to do that, you do that. Now, this is the tricky bit. I'll do this one first. So we're just going to put some glue there. Glue there, glue there. And there you go. We're just going to pin that down. Turn this around. Glue all of that down. Turn this up. And then just glue all of that down. And like I say, you know, you've got your book like that ready. We're just going to put this on now. Before I put the box in, I'm still going to do the box. So let's have a look. I've got this trim which I want to use. This is, I mean, we know it's expensive in the shop, but hey, I'm just going to use it here. Now, let me just see, because we need it like that. Okay. So that's that side. And again, halfway between that one and that one is that much. So what you need to do is you lift that up so you've got your book like that, and I'm going to put mine here like that, see? So I'm just going to open that, and I want mine there so it's on the line, this line. Right, and then I'm going to fold that back. Oh, the glue gone already. I've just put a new one in. Right, go down that spine there. Well, you can go across there as well. Right. Now, where are my finger muffin things, finger things? You can do that. Just keep it going like that, and then we can just, let's have a look. That's fine. We just go around the edge. Like that. I'm just going to pull that back. Push that on there. See? And then what we do is we do the same on the other side. Right, we just tap that along there. See? That's going to be like that. And then I'm going to do the same. Although I begrudge doing it because I don't like waste. And you're never going to see the back. We're just going to do the same there and overlap that. I'll choose which side I want to use for the, I think, yeah, that's it. For the front. So I need to do that. Like that. There again, we need to pull that back. And there. But what we do is we have to tuck that in like that. Move that in. So it's got to fold in like that, you see. So it's no creases anywhere. And then, like I say, all we do is we just do that. Okay, and we just do that. Now, I can tuck all of that in and do all of that if I want to, but because I'm putting the box on it, I don't want to. So I just basically want to trim it. And that's all I'm going to do. We can glue all of that in, that's nothing. And I haven't really wasted anything at all. And as you can see, in some places it wasn't really long enough to tuck in either. Right, so now what I'm going to do is just to glue all these bits down. Like that. That is glued in, that's fine. I'm going to go along the edge like that. So that's not going to come off. And then along that edge, which when we pull it in goes like that. Do the same on the other side. So I just have to decide. I'm going to have that as the front because there's more of it. See? So now what we're going to do is to put the box in. Now, I personally, like I say, we did that wrong, didn't we? I personally would paint this first, but I haven't got time. So I'm going to paint mine afterwards because I do have a steady hand, so I'm fine. So what we're going to do, like I say, is to put the box in and then I'll paint it. Now, sure we got all that down? Yep. So again, let's go back and do this. Okay. I'm going to put the box in there. Push that right down. Like that. It'll level out as we need it to. Take the next one. So paint yours first, or recover it. You can cover them, it's fine. Gonna do that. Don't forget it's got to go in a centimetre. So we've got that. Yeah, perfect. So we do that. We're gluing that in, popping that in there. and that on there, like that. Pin that down together. Yeah, it will stick. I'm going to put some little tabs in as well to help it, which are structure strips. I've shown you how to do those before. Bit of glue on either end. Okay, and then what we do is we attach that side to that side, hold them, like that, and they're not pressed down exactly hard, but you see you've got your book. They've got like a little box book. And this is great because you can hang things from it. Oops, sorry, that was my fault. Because I've not put the structure strips on it yet either. Let me just see how that, if that's my son. 10 miles to go, just on my way up the last one. Oh, fabulous. That's brilliant. Right, so to do structure strips, you need some card. Now, because I'm not going to paint mine till afterwards, obviously, I'll get some card for the structure strips. And I've shown you how to do these before. Now, I could put structure strips in here because there is a gap there. So, let's just see. You need 1/2 inch wide, and they don't have to be spot on. You need some for the sides, in the corners. And when I paint it, I can paint all these together. So I'm fine. So let's have a look. What you do is take something sharp-ish, take your ruler, okay, and I'm going to do that. Take that. Oops. Now, I need something flat, mate. So you score it. I haven't got my scoreboard handy, I don't think. No. Score that. Now, let me just find my bone folder and do that. Now what I can do first is to just attach them into the corners like that, and then we just snip that off. I'll trim all that up after, that's nothing. Again, sit that in the corner like that. Don't fuss about it, I'm not. That's holding that box together. We can do them on the outside if we wish. And I'm not doing any more than 1 inch of glue because they are only 1 inch. You know, in depth. Just turn that around. And we push that into that corner. I'm going to put them on the outer side as well, but don't forget, I'm going to paint them, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So I've got some scissors that are quite rounded, so they're going to help me just to snip that off. So that's level. Obviously you're going to make sure that everything's glued down if they're not quite glued down, see, like that. A little bit of glue on there. Now that came off, that was my fault. Like that. But I'm giving you the idea. And like I say, I'm going to put some on the outside. Now, I just want to do a bit broader one. Bend it. Use your bone folder. And then what we do is, this time the glue goes on the inside. Basically, we're going to do this. Which is giving it extra support. Just going to cut that. These are called structure strips. Now, I can go around and trim all that afterwards. And like I say, once I've hand painted them, which I will do, I might show you that in this video. You can see how easy it is. You don't have to do this first or that first or whatever. Do it your own way. Whatever makes you comfortable. That's how I craft. I just craft as I go along. I can make things up and change things as I go along. I always have. I don't follow no rule. There's no set guide to crafting or anything like that. Right, now all I'm going to do is just to trim that down a little bit. There and there. There we go. Just till I'm happy. Because that's all that matters. Am I happy with what I've done? Well, when it's done, yes, I will be. Although it took me many years to be happy with anything. And that's because I was following other people's ways and I had to find my own way. That's the whole point you do. Right, so we've got those. That's now nice and secure. But what I can do, just to make sure it is to extra secure it in there. And like I say, when it's painted, it won't matter. And it really won't. Okay, this is just, see, I'm not sure if you can see the gap. See a gap here because I've not pressed it down hard enough. Well, that's just unfortunate, but that's going to help secure it to the fabric. So I'm just going to do that. Like that. Oh, glue. See, and just do that. That's secured that down. I can put a false mat in the bottom if I want. I'm just going to do one piece here as well. And I'm really just quickly, I'm not even, I'm folding mine. Because you only need to be able to get a crease. That's all. You're going to be painting it and that and whatnot. It doesn't really matter. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see the gap. There is a gap here. So I'm just basically helping that stick because you don't want it to come off, do you? And then all I've done is lift that up and press that down, and that is firmly stuck to this. See, like that. Yeah. So you can make a false book for your shelf, but you can actually use it as a, there's something in it, do you know what I mean? Like that. I think what I'm going to do is to add that to there, I think. Because that, yeah, I can still open that. So let me just see. That really should go in there. Hang on. That's it. So I need to do that. Whoa, let's have a look. Okie dokie, let's have a look. That's it, like that. Now, it doesn't matter because I still can paint it. You can still paint it, of course. And that just goes like that. Just put it in there. Like that. That's what we need to do, is push that up against that. The lid's open so I know it works. Like that. Oh, yeah. So there's your little box. Now if I'd have left that you know, if I hadn't put the wadding in, we could have used that like a little jewellery box and put a little tassel on here. Although you could still use it for one. Can't really put the feet on it now, can I? Or can I? Yes, I could. Okay. Just going to make it a book jewellery box. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's have a look. Now, somewhere, yesterday or the day before, here we are. I've got some of these. Just give me an idea. See, I've changed it. It's not a book anymore. It's now a jewellery box. But I've got some of these that I had the other day. And I can use them to hang. Let's have a look. We'll put one there. We can use them to hang something on. That's it. They're like little, they're actually beads, like bead stoppers on bracelets. But I'm going to use them to hang something on. So yeah, why not? I just want to put some feet. What a shame I wasted that. But then again, then it doesn't matter. Then again. So it can be a book or a jewellery box. So, let me see. Now, I need a flat bead with a fancy bead. And I might just use that one because it's a nice fancy bead. So I'm going to use this and a little tassel. Oh, let me see if I've got a beaded tassel. Handmade tassels. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Oh, look. Look, look, look. That's too long. Oh, look, that could go there. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry. Let me just see what sort I've got. We could just have that. Is that too long? I do like that, it's elegant. But let me have a look at this one. Let's have a look. Oh, that's perfect. Found a tassel that I need. Found a thing, and now I need a tassel. Right, hang on. Here we go. Got one. Put that on there. See? Like that. Nice. That's it. See, like that. So that's that. Now, move all this out of the way. Get rid of all these. Put that in there. My son is nearly done. Not long to go. And if it was FaceTiming me. He said it's gruelling. They're on the last one. There's 3 groups. There was 1 group, but they've all split up into 3 groups. And he's in the front group with a few others. And he's doing... he's dressed as Superman. He's doing it for my nephew who used to I mean, he was a comedian, you know, the nephew we lost, David. And so, although he's doing this for charity and it's for cancer, he wore the Superman outfit for David, just to remember David, because David once had he did have a Superman outfit, and he used to do stupid things, having fun and laughs and whatnot. So he wore it just for David. And I've just seen him in it now. Oh, it is 41. What is he now? 41. Bless him. Well, I'm pleased he's done it, and so will he be. Right, so let's get on and do the front of it. I just want to put a little bit of lace on it. We'll, you know, sort this out. So you only need to put the lace on from here. Okay. And we're just going to put it on to the front there. See, like that. You don't need to overdress it. Just a little bit of lace. And then find a handmade flower. I mean, I've got plenty of flowers I could use. Okie dokie. And here we are. Perfect for this is the pin I made the other day. Now I don't need that. Thank God I didn't need it. Like that. And I'm just going to do that and stick that on there like that. And that's my little, it could be, you know, like for holding the wedding rings. You don't need a cushion. You don't have to have a cushion. So you could do it for holding wedding rings. Anything. Oh, that's pretty. And all I've got to do is paint it. I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.